Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daily Blend. I'm your host, Oliver, and today is February 18th. You know, Maya, I was looking at the history books this morning and realized that on this very day in 1930, the planet Pluto was discovered. Well, I guess it's a dwarf planet now, but still, it's out there in the freezing cold edges of our solar system.
オリバー、ハロー。2月18日は冥王星が発見された日なんだね。1930年っていうと結構最近な感じもするけど、冥王星はすごく寒そうだけど、今の日本はなんだか様子が違うよね。
Exactly. While Pluto is freezing, Japan has been feeling quite different lately. In fact, that leads us right into our first story today. We've had some very powerful winds blowing across the country, signaling a big change in the weather.
そうそう、昨日とか風がすごかったよね。春一番が吹いたってニュースで言ってたけど、東京でも19度くらいまで上がって、2月とは思えない暖かさだったし、なんだか変な感じ。
It really was strange. The Japan Meteorological Agency officially declared the arrival of Haru Ichiban in the Kanto and Kansai regions. It was unseasonably warm yesterday. Tokyo hit 19 degrees Celsius, which is much higher than what we usually expect in February.
unseasonably warm? それって今の時期にしては珍しく暖かいってことかな？
Spot on. When we say something is unseasonably warm, we mean the temperature is much higher than is normal for that specific time of year. For example, if it's 20 degrees in the middle of winter, that's unseasonably warm. People were out in the parks without their heavy winter coats.
なるほどね。季節外れの暖かさってことか。確かにみんなコートを脱いで歩いてたもんね。でも、あの風の強さはちょっと怖いくらいだったよ。
I agree. The wind was incredibly strong. But you know, Haru Ichiban is a very famous seasonal phenomenon in Japan. It's the first strong southerly wind of the spring season.
シーズナルフェノメノン？フェノメノンって現象だよね。つまり季節特有の出来事ってこと？
Yes, precisely. A seasonal phenomenon is an event or a situation that happens during a particular time of year, every year, like the cherry blossoms blooming in spring or the first snow in winter. Haru Ichiban is one of those things that people look for to know the seasons are shifting.
毎年その時期に起こる季節の風物詩みたいなニュアンスだね。春一番が吹くといよいよ冬が終わるんだなって実感するし、でも電車が止まったりして大変だったみたいだけど。
That's the downside. While it's a sign of spring, the winds caused some minor disruption to train lines and outdoor events. A few lines had to slow down or stop for safety.
ディスラプションか。電車が遅れたり止まったりする混乱とか中断のことだね。私の友達も電車が遅れて仕事に間に合わなかったって言ってたよ。
Exactly. Disruption refers to problems that interrupt an event or a process. We often use it with travel, like flight disruptions or traffic disruptions. But despite the chaos, most people seem happy. Social media is full of photos of early blooming plum blossoms, the ume flowers. It's like everyone is ready for winter to be over.
梅の花綺麗だもんね。風で散っちゃわないか心配だけど、春が近づいてるのは嬉しいな。さて、風に乗って飛んでいくといえば、次のニュースも空を飛ぶスポーツの話題だよね。
That's a great transition, Maya. From the wind in the streets to the wind on the ski jump hill. We have some incredible news from the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. Japan's very own Ryoyu Kobayashi has just won the silver medal in the men's large hill event.
小林陵侑選手、銀メダルおめでとうございます。テレビで見てたけど、もう本当にドキドキしたよ。最後の最後まで結果がわからなくて、息が止まりそうだった。
It was a nail-biting final, wasn't it? He delivered two massive jumps and came so close to the gold. The tension in the air was palpable.
ネイルバイティング？爪を噛む？あまりの緊張で爪を噛んじゃうくらいハラハラするって意味かな。
You got it. We use nail-biting to describe a situation that is very exciting or worrying because you don't know how it's going to end. A close football match or a high-stakes election can be nail-biting, and watching Kobayashi fly through the air definitely fit that description.
まさに手に汗握る展開だったよね。彼がジャンプ台から飛び出した瞬間、本当に空高く舞い上がっているみたいで感動しちゃった。
He really did seem to soar through the sky. He has such a unique style that makes him look like he's floating longer than anyone else. It's why they call him the winged eagle.
ソアってただ飛ぶだけじゃなくて高く舞い上がるっていう感じだよね。鳥とか飛行機が空高く飛ぶときによく使う言葉なのかな。
Yes, to soar means to fly or rise high in the air, often with very little effort. It can also be used for things like prices or temperatures soaring upwards. But for Kobayashi, it's all about that incredible lift he gets on the hill. What impressed me most, though, was his composure.
コンポージャー？彼メダル決まった後もすごく落ち着いてたよね。インタビューでも淡々と答えてて、逆にかっこいいなって思ったんだけど。
That's exactly what composure is. It's the state of being calm and in control of yourself, especially in a difficult or pressurized situation. Even though it was a nail-biting finish, he kept his composure and didn't let the pressure get to him. It's a sign of a true champion.
なるほど。冷静沈着とか落ち着きってことね。あんな舞台で自分を保てるなんて本当にすごい精神力だよね。これで日本のメダル獲得数もまた増えたし、五輪お遍戦も楽しみ。
It definitely boosts the national morale. Kobayashi now is the first Japanese jumper to win medals in 3 consecutive Olympics. That's a legendary achievement. I think we'll be seeing his jumps on the highlight reels for years to come.
本当に誇らしいね。さて、今日は天気とスポーツ、どちらも動きのあるニュースだったけど、最後に今日出てきた表現をおさらいしておこうか。
Before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions. I'll say them clearly, and Maya will give you a quick reminder of what they mean.
はい、ゆっくり復習していきましょう。
First, unseasonably warm.
季節外れの暖かさ。今の時期にしては珍しく暖かいという意味でしたね。
Second, seasonal phenomenon.
季節の現象、風物詩。毎年その時期に起こる出来事です。
Third, disruption.
混乱、中断。電車が止まったりするときによく使われます。
Fourth, nail biting.
ハラハラドキドキする。爪を噛んじゃうくらい緊張する見解のことですね。
Fifth, soar.
高く舞い上がる。鳥や選手が空高く飛ぶ様子や数値が急上昇するときに使います。
And sixth, composure.
冷静沈着、落ち着き。プレッシャーの中でも自分を保つことでした。
Great job. Try using one of these today. Maybe talk about the unseasonably warm weather with a friend or colleague. It's a great conversation starter.
ぜひ使ってみてね。それでは今日はこの辺でまた次回。
Thanks for listening to the Daily Blend. Catch you next time. Goodbye.